This video will demonstrate how to set up default products so that when you create your nutrient recommendations, which is your agronomic equation logic passed through the equation with the data set, then it will be satisfied with a certain product down here. So you have your Tri-State PK-Rec or K-Rec in this example, and down here you've got your potash set up for the K to satisfy that. So where do you go do that at? Just go to FarmRight and place your orders up here in the top left. Once this would pop up, you would pick your season, whatever that might be. You would come over here and pick that grower, the farms and the fields you want to run. You can run as many growers, farms, and fields here. This is the power of our system. And then here you would have what you want to run this for. So if I came down here and chose, let's just say the Tri-State Recs, and all I wanted to run in this case was the P and K, and then hit my next button. So I've set up my parameters for doing the actual order itself. And of course I'm going to do this across the whole field, so I would hit my next button, and my P-Rec shows up first. And in this case, the default product, I don't have anything right now, so I could add a default product. And when this pops up, I could come in here and say, okay, for my P, I'm going to set up my DAP. And then if you want to set up another one, if you're not sure you're going to have enough DAP, you might use the map. And again, how do you do all of this? You hit this drop down and add default product, go through here and create a new one. You'd put in whatever you wanted out of the system, fill all that out and populate that, and then that would be utilized to be able to create that data and save that once you would populate that. And again, you want to make sure that you set this up properly for what your mins and maxes are and how you want to treat the zero areas. So I've got two options here because I've built this, so I'll choose my DAP and map, and then the requirements here is asking what crop that I want to do this for. And in this case here, I'll set this 280 bushels per acre, and when I go next, then it's going to go to my K2O, and K2O, it carries through the first set of parameters here. But for K2O, I could select from here and say, well, I want to use this 0060 potash rec, and then go next. And what it will do is when it does the actual processing, it will kick you back the nutrient recs plus the product recs, like what I showed you just a moment ago. So once that would be finished, you would go hit the sync button after it's completed, and when you go to the maps view for that particular field, it's going to open up and it's going to give you your product rec as well as your 100% nutrient rec for that particular nutrient that you placed the rec orders for.